Hey, what's going on? Kyle here at Kyle TV. Another Bitcoin daily news here. And in this episode, we'll be covering Bitcoin, its scalability, the Lightning Network, and its next upcoming fork. And we got some other special updates too. So, as you can see here, we have Charlie Shrem still beefing, it looks like, with Bitcoin Cash. Now, Charlie Shrem, if you don't know who he is, you can actually look it up on Netflix and watch his documentary. Or it's not his documentary, but it's called Banking on Bitcoin. I believe he's in that one. And basically, was basically starting the first exchange in Bitcoin, got arrested because Bitcoin was unregulated at the time. So a bunch of crazy stuff went on, but needless to say, he's out and doing his thing. So he's kind of like a pioneer, one of the pioneers of Bitcoin. But anyways, he supported SegWit 2 times in the beginning, which was basically increasing the block size and scalability of Bitcoin. But since the community was not all together, he did apologize because he said that that there wasn't consensus among the community and it was his fault. So I like to see this. I like to see when people are for the Bitcoin community. Now, you obviously have Bitcoin Cash. So if we go to coinmarketcap.com, we're going to find Bitcoin Cash, which was basically an altcoin to Bitcoin when Bitcoin forked back in August. And it's, actually pretty, the Koreans are liking it. But look at Bitcoin, its price shot up today. But anyways, you got Bitcoin Cash down there sitting under Ethereum. Ethereum's looking really nice too. But needless to say that, he did apologize for that. And that's what I like to see, in the Bitcoin community. As far as the Bitcoin Cash, I know a lot of people are love this because, the mining fees are cheaper, which is awesome. It's great. I get that. But you can use other coins like Litecoin. You even have Dash and a bunch of other coins that already do this. So it's kind of funny that they came in and took so much market share, basically because the brand recognition behind Bitcoin. There's so much psychology that plays into the name. Even the logos were trying to be similar to Bitcoin. So it's kind of like they were kind of taking away a part of the community and people, the people that support it. So I can't really knock it because it's at $1,600. I mean, it's obviously a pretty solid Litecoin. That's pretty much what it is. But no, it's pretty solid altcoin. But the way they did it was very questionable. They did not. Obviously, they didn't support Core, which is fine. But the way they went out about it was a little crazy. But obviously, they went out and captured the market by banking on the whole Bitcoin. Like, we're the real Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, obviously, there can only be one Bitcoin. There can only be one Highlander. So there you have it. That's my opinion. But anyways, they're beefing between Bitcoin Cash's lead developer, Charlie Shrem, was saying Bitcoin, or Dadell Nix, one of the lead developers at Bitcoin Cash, was saying that Bitcoin is dead. It was a split in two. There is Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Core Legacy. Deal with it. And Charlie Shrem said, says the lead developer of Bitcoin Cash, quote unquote, whose Twitter profile says professional, crap lord. Oops. As it's shown right there. Well, that's actually a different tweet. But anyways, going back to here. So I'll take Core over. Why is it doing that? Maybe I can keep clicking on it. I'll take Core over crap any day, basically, is what he said. So pretty crazy stuff. A lot of beef going on in the Bitcoin community. But you know what? I support Charlie Shrem. I mean, the guy has done so much for the community, with what he's been through, even apologizing. Like, you don't see that in the Bitcoin community. So, if you go to some of these Bitcoin Cash people's profiles and stuff like that, they're always talking, trying to trash, other altcoins and Bitcoin, Core and, Legacy. And so, I get scaling Bitcoin, but the way they did it was kind of crazy. And I feel like they just could have did it a little bit more classier way. but it is what it is, and their price is pretty, I mean, you got to take them pretty serious, obviously. So there you have it. I don't think Bitcoin is going anywhere, and they have the Lightning Network, which is basically is what they have to upgrade to pretty quickly, because they're facing scalability issues, which is fine. I mean, because look at the price. We're at 8,600, and it's not going away. And people are pretty, they're pretty confident in Bitcoin scalability. So the Bitcoin Lightning Network is really cool because it basically implements another layer of peer-to-peer transactions, which basically now are basically anonymous, and it's better, it's scale-free and low cost, and they're able to do atomic swaps. So which basically means if I send you Bitcoin, potentially like it could swap into Litecoin. So if you wanted Litecoin instead, and I sent you Bitcoin, it would convert into Litecoin automatically via the Lightning Network. So a lot of cool stuff going on. It's on the testing testnet, and they're testing it obviously with with Litecoin. They already have it on their blockchain, I believe. So a lot of cool things going on with the Lightning Network. Huge potential. So hopefully this hard fork happens pretty soon. I believe they had one scheduled, a hard fork for December, but I don't know how soon we'll see this. I haven't seen any news or dates as of late, but a lot of potential with this Lightning Network. It's huge for Bitcoin across different cryptocurrencies, because potentially if more and more currencies have these cryptocurrencies have Lightning Network enabled, you'll start seeing more atomic swaps and things like that. So pretty powerful stuff, especially Litecoin. I mean, it's an exceptionally well cryptocurrency. I mean, they're at $84. It just shot up to, I think it's, one of the more superior coins, because it's already, it's set at number 3 for a while. And I believe, since I don't know, I just like it. I just like Litecoin. I like Charlie Lee. I think he's an amazing dude. But anyways, that's all I got today. Oh, and I was gonna say, Jamie, we don't want these, split Bitcoin community up. I was gonna make that point earlier. You don't want to split the Bitcoin community up, guys. Like, to allow like these people like Jamie Dimon to come in and commandeer a lot of this market share with their, big money. So that's why I hate seeing like, beef between the community, because ultimately it splits up the community. And as you guys know of Jamie Dimon, who was like knocking Bitcoin hardcore, well, he turns around and JP Morgan is looking at doing Bitcoin futures now. So it's kind of crazy, that they're going to inject all their money into this thing. And it's not going to be so much a, average person's coin. And it's going to allow these people to come in with market share, which is great for all of us, because we're all going to make a lot of money. Even altcoins look at all these altcoins. The prices are just shooting up all over the place. The entire cryptocurrency is growing, as you can tell, just in the past few weeks. So altcoins are all in the green with Bitcoin. So that's how the market's growing. Obviously Bitcoin Cash is down a little bit, obviously from people putting their money back into Bitcoin and Ethereum and things like that. So that's what I got today. That's why I personally don't like beef, because allow basically market manipulators like Jamie Dimon to come in. But obviously we want positive news and not negative news. So that's all I got for today. Hope crush the subscribe button and crush the bell, and I will see you guys at the blockchain. Peace.